display extra acting band, pull up like parades on parades, extra with the slayer, pay what it call for the tail, extra with the band.
PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. On first down, Fields. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Off play action, Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Fields on first down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Fields gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The Lions at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Dancing to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but this is a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now a first down throw. Fields
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack.
Fields.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Fields.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields.
And this is caught. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
This one caught by Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down and 4, Fields completes it to the tight end Kittle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Chase Claypool, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. From the gun to give to Mixon. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 34 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Play action. It's Fields. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. On play action, Fields. And Kittle catching the slant. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw taken in by Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on second and inches. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Fields. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chase Claypool in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Fields. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Fields throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From the 38, Fields. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off play action, Fields. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Grover Stewart picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
After the sack on first down, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good...
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that top.
Here's Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, 49ers.
Quez Watkins.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man. Complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
And sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Elijah Moore,
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
and the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
And after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Lions are right back in this football game.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers.
Quez Watkins.
with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Niners are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and the lead now up to 14. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. 20, 5, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Back to throw.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jalen Waddle,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.